Alright guys, so today I'm going to be cooking. I have some turkey necks here, some onions, some water. I'm not going to use water, but I got it just so that way I can be seasoned. These are the seasonings that I'm going to be using today. And right now, comment down below what you think I'm making. Turkey wings, onions. When I cook, I always use what I have. So I had some leftover russet potatoes when I made crabs the other day. If y'all have not watched my crab video, check one of my crab videos out, period. Some potatoes here soaking. And I'm gonna just let this cook. You know your food gonna be good when you wake up early in the morning to cook. Now me, I'm a late night person. I'm a night owl, so I'm always up late at night sometimes or whatever. We got in late today, so I fell asleep, woke up to use the restroom, and now I'm gonna go ahead and just get everything ready for tomorrow. But I might as well go ahead and show you guys what I'm cooking. Green beans. This should be enough. If not, I'm gonna add more. I'm gonna actually do a mix though. I'm gonna do green beans and then the veggie greens. Like I say, I'm not going to have these soaking with juice, but a little bit of juice is gonna give it the flavor. So I'm definitely gonna pour out the stuff that I have here and then do it like that, whatever. So what else we have? We have pork chops. I have already seasoned. And I'm gonna fry the pork chops in this chicken fryer. Yes, don't come for me. I am mad lazy, and this is what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna season my pork chops with this Louisiana seasoned crispy chicken fry. It's just what I do. What I season my pork chops with, let me show y'all. I use this right here, a little bit of this, pepper, meat tenderizer, because who wants to be chewing pork chops? Not me. And a very little bit of this. And then turmeric. Turmeric is very healthy for you, so if you don't have turmeric, get you some. Just a little bit though, because it is kind of hot. So yeah, that's all I did with that or whatever. Don't talk about my house. My shit is like, people try to comfort you in the comments or whatever, but yeah. So I'm cleaning up as we go and stuff, whatever, like that, whatever. We got the oil here. I was kind of scared about it because I'm like, is this the right thing? But I think that they may have changed their branding, I'm guessing. So I did put a little bit of milk and mustard in here. I always season like that or whatever. I'm gonna just let it marinate overnight, so that way the seasonings can be well in. So this is what your stuff should look like if you plan on doing the same thing that I'm doing. We only have 4 because it's just me and him. We have rice here that I cooked, I think yesterday. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that. So right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just go ahead and get that with you guys once this is done boiling. It's gonna take some time, so. While I'm thinking about it though, lock this really quick here. You do want to season the water, so give me a second. Alright, so I've already seasoned my water with everything or whatever. I season it with this right here, which is low in sodium. A little bit of this right here, which is also low in sodium, like 60 grams of sodium. This right here, which has no sodium in it. No sodium. No sodium. A little bit of this though, because he does not like hot stuff, so. And I think sometimes he be petty and he try to make sure he know this, because I swear it don't be hot. And he be like, shit. He be like, oh, it's hot. But, excuse me, I have the worst allergies ever. But like they said, if you ain't sneezing, it ain't seasoned. So this feel like it's seasoned good enough or whatever. I'm going to give it a mix. I ain't got no thing right now, and I don't feel like restarting the video. So I'm going to just go ahead and season it. Your water should be like a color or whatever. I'm gonna let this shit boil down enough. So yeah, I'm gonna get back with y'all because I don't want to talk too much. Okay, so the water is boiling, and if y'all have cooked with me before, y'all already know I'm always cooking on high. Like, my shit be on high because, yeah. So I cook on high because I don't be having time to let shit wait, and you know what I'm saying, cook on low or whatever. That take too damn long. So my shit is on high. So yeah, it's gonna do the same thing with this on high low. So don't come for me. Um, but it's boiling, so we're gonna let it boil and do its thing, and I'll be back. So the water is boiling down. Water's boiling down. So what you want to do now is you want to taste it. So get you a spoon or whatever. Um, just get like a little bit. Let it cool down some so you can taste it. Make sure it's not too. It tastes good. You want to make sure it's not too salty. Um, make sure it's not too hot or whatever, you know what I'm saying, if you're cooking for other people. Yeah, so now I'm going to go ahead and add the potatoes in here. So give me a second. As I have my potatoes here, I'm going to go ahead and add my potatoes to the water. What happened to the stove? So I was cooking. My sugar got low. I had to get something for my sugar. I was trying to get something out of the cabinet. It fell and dropped into the potato. Potato water fell and hit the pot that was cooking. So, yeah. So now I'm about to just go ahead and add these in there though. This right here will basically soak up some more of the water. What I Googled said about 10 minutes to cook these. 10 to 15 minutes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set the timer 10 minutes. And the reason I'm setting it for 10 minutes is because I don't want it to overcook. So yeah, setting it for 10 minutes or whatever. And then we'll come back and check it. Then we're also going to come back later and peel some of this meat down. And I just heard the timer go off. So oh shit. Let's go check and see if these are done. Alright guys, so I've already checked it with a fork and they are done. I've taken the meat out. I'm finna go ahead and try to start doing this or whatever. I don't have a tripod like that, whatever, on my phone, so I can't really show y'all what I'm doing. But basically, get a fork, knife, something, hold it, and then just rake it apart or whatever, like, you know, like this or whatever. So I'm gonna get back to y'all when I get done with that. I might pour some of this juice out. We're gonna see. Cause I got 3 cans of green beans, so we're gonna see. I'm gonna get with y'all in a second. Alright guys, I have this all done. Like I said, this right here is sitting here, whatever. So let's go ahead and add this back. Just a tip. I normally do this with I normally do that with a plate, but I ain't want to mess on no plate. So use a plate if you can. All right, so I have went ahead and drain all of these green beans. And let me put this stuff in there so I can come back to y'all. Let me be right back. Alright, so I have went ahead and added the green beans here. I did do regular green beans and then veggie green beans. Just because I wanted to do something different or whatever, just how I like to have my food. As you can see, it's not too much juice in there. And then you can also see that the potatoes are done. So yeah, this is basically the way that I do it. I put all the meat back in there and everything or whatever. You can mix it up. What I'm gonna do is though, I'm probably gonna just leave it off so that way it can all like soak up the juices and stuff, whatever. And then tomorrow we'll just warm it up because you already know, like, green beans basically are already cooked. You're just warming them up. Also too though, when you're using canned green beans, you wanna make sure that you don't have any hard pieces in there because I know that sometimes you can have where they like stuck together to the stem. So just definitely make sure you do that or whatever. But Outside of that, you guys don't have to use the 2 green beans like I did. You can use one thing of green beans so that way you don't have a color discoloration. But I like it like that. So yeah, if you guys try this recipe, let me know how you like it and come back. Dior gang, we out.